Hello everybody and welcome to Blue Goose Garage. Wanted to show you a little thing I've been working on. Alright, door locks. It doesn't seem like it to be all that hard to do, but you got to keep in mind all this stuff is junk. And I've made it all work again. So now we're going to lock the door. We're going to pretend that the door's shut and the door's locked. Well, to get out from the inside, you don't have to lift that back up. You just lift the handle and it unlocks the door. If you push that down and you accidentally shut the door, it unlocks. If you do want to lock it from the outside and you don't want to use the key, you push it down, you hold the button in, you shut the door, and it's locked. Then you unlock it and it works. All the clips, all the rods, all the handles are back on it. This side works too. Be a lot easier if I had a key in it, but you lock it, you shut the door, it unlocks. You lock the door, you push the button in, you shut the door, it's locked. So, all that works. It's pretty good. All right, I want to do some body work. Earlier today, I got up here and did all the body work I needed to do back here. Body line down, that is roughed in with a board and then primered. Now after that's set up a day or two, I can start blocking on that. But to me, it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to do this and block down through here. After I've gotten some filler on it, I'll show you what that looks like, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I've blocked it. I'm going to start sanding that a little bit, and then I'll show you some more here in a second. All right, that's roughed in. Now I can put primer on it. All right, it's primered. So we're going to talk about something for a few minutes, mostly because I feel like I should try to explain myself in a situation here that I've recently found out on this car. It's not so much noticeable from this angle or this angle, but it is from this angle. All right, so you line it up with the fender and the door. You get the side of the car straight. You go back and you look at that quarter panel. And then you line this fender and door up with the quarter panel. And it may just be me, but I doubt it. I can get back from it further when this door's open. You can kind of tell that the quarter is over a little. There to there. I don't know how much that would be. It's probably half an inch or an inch or so. I doubt it. Maybe probably half an inch or so, really. But What would cause that? Well, there's a handful of things that could cause that. I could think of a bunch of things, honestly, that could cause that. It could be the fact that the cowl was put on the car. It could be the fact that the wheel wells and back seat stuff had all been cut out of this car. Or that the frame was made out of 3 different frames and everything was welded back together. But somewhere in the measurements, it got off a little bit. And I showed you that the wheel well on the other side didn't line up right. And it's also not lining up at the back. It's kind of like the car's a little bit crooked. Now, if I had noticed that before I put this quarter on, I could have jacked the car body back over. But now if I do that, it's going to fuck everything up. It's going to kink it somewhere. I've got all the windows and stuff in the car. Everything's fitting the best it can fit. And it's off a little bit. So, what's that mean? Basically, it's going to be almost impossible to make that top curve identical from side to side because the angles aren't the same. So by the time this is all said and done, this quarter is going to have a slightly flatter top curve to it than the other side has, and that's just going to be the way it is because I can't do anything about that. It honestly kind of shows up with how the trunk lid lines up too. But it was wrecked. You can't get perfection out of wrecked when you don't have a jig to build something back on, and all you were doing was using a tape measure and a tobacco stick. And chances are, if I had never showed you this, you would have probably never noticed it, because the camera hides everything when it comes to this car. But I wanted to show you. So, in the next video, I want to fix this side and get this through here to where I can primer it up to the roof. I did fix this side. This side's done now, but you know, you really can't see. You can't see angles on camera. I could see them in person. It's got a little bit. You can see it. It's got a curve to the top of it, like it's supposed to have. And this one does too. I might be able to flatten that down a tiny bit and kind of make it match better. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's all about trying to make it match as good as you can. I'll see you again next time. I hope you enjoyed the video.